Hey kids, it's great to see you again. Welcome to another edition of Cooking with Dad. Today I'm going to show you how to make green bean casserole. I've got a little spicy one and a regular one. I'm going to show you, walk you through both of those. You can make your own and do whatever you like to do, but I'm going to show you what we like to do. But first, I have a dad joke for you. So what do you call a green bean that is no longer famous? A has-been. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so here's the basic ingredients that you're gonna need. You're gonna need some green beans. You're gonna need cream of mushroom soup. You're gonna need some milk. You're gonna need some of these crispy fried onions, right? There's a lot of different varieties of these crispy fried onions now too. You can find them at Trader Joe's as well, just their brand. And then you can add different things to it depending on what you like. But I think if it's the first time you're making it, just stick with the basics, what the recipe says right on the back. There's a recipe right on the back of these things. Okay, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna make two different batches. So we're gonna make one batch first, and that's why I have so much here. We're gonna make one batch just regular. One thing that we always add ourselves are these water chestnuts, and we've just used 2 cans and we've chopped those up, okay? Because they're sliced and then we chop them up. And then you're gonna make sure to need pepper too. That's another thing that's part of the recipe. But we're gonna make one that's spicy and one that's not spicy, because we found these crispy jalapeno pieces at Trader Joe's as well. They're kind of nice, but they're a little spicy. So we're gonna add those, we're gonna make 2 different batches just because we're going to a party with a lot of people. And so just having one green bean casserole probably wouldn't have been enough anyway. So we're gonna make 2, and one will be spicy and one will just be the regular one. So I'm gonna go ahead and move the camera and I'll show you how we put them all together. Okay, so add 3 cans of the green beans and make sure you drain the water first. Now add half of the water chestnuts that we cut up, so basically 1 can of the water chestnuts. Now add 1 can of your cream of mushroom soup and just use a rubber spatula to help you get the soup out. Now add the milk. Again, we have 2 cups of milk here. You're only going to add 1 cup because we're making 2 batches, right? Now gently stir that all together. You don't want to be rough with this because you want to keep your beans intact, right? So you're not breaking up the beans. Now add some pepper. Now you want to add some of your French fried onions to this mix. You're not going to use all of them here though. You're going to save some of them to put on the top of the green bean casserole before you put it in the oven. Now gently mix that all together. Now transfer that to your casserole dish. Then spread it out evenly. I like to add a little more pepper here, but that's up to you. Now we're going to add the rest of our French fried onions. Again, I'm making 2 batches, so I'm not using all of what I have, just enough for this recipe. All right, we're just gonna use the same bowl and start the second recipe. We're adding our green beans. Add the rest of our water chestnuts. Our can of soup. The rest of the milk. Again, gently stir all that together. Add your French fried onions. Oops, I meant that you should actually add your pepper. Really doesn't matter, I guess, the order of these, pepper and then your French fried onions. Gently mix that together. Okay, for this batch, I'm going to add the crispy jalapeno pieces. Again, go a little gentle with these. Don't overdo it because they're pretty spicy. Gently mix that all together. Now transfer to your casserole dish. We used a red-sided casserole dish for this spicy version, just so people would know which one was spicy and which one was the regular green bean casserole. Now spread that around evenly. Now we're going to use these French fried onions that we got from Trader Joe's, just a different brand is all. Now spread those around evenly. Now we're going to add some of those jalapeno pieces to the top. That big piece came out, I'm going to remove that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put them in our 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for 30 minutes. Okay, they're done. It's time to remove them. Looking good and smelling good. You can see our red dish for our spicy version. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you, just kind of showing it's pretty simple, right? The basic recipe is super simple, and then like you saw, we added the jalapeno crispy, whatever you call them, crisps that we got from Trader Joe's. Just add a little spice, and you could add different things, whatever you'd like to do. We like to add those water chestnuts for a little bit of chunk. You could add a little bit of crunch. And you could add walnuts. There's lots of different things that you could come up with. Maybe even a little bit of cheese. I don't know. You could try it. I've never done that for this particular dish, but anyway, I hope that was helpful for you, just kind of walking through and helping you understand just how simple it is. So really kind of taking excuses away from you if you say you don't know how to cook. Just about anybody can cook this. Pretty simple. So, all right, thanks for watching, and God bless you.